Hi, everybody. I'm Bridget Kalen, and I am here to do a live reaction to the So Glamorous Cabaret version of Elizabeth Taylor, which is why I am so glamorous tonight. People have been begging me to do this. I have not actually heard this version yet, though I have been really wanting to hear it for a couple of months now. The minute I posted that I discovered there was an acoustic version of this, a bunch of you jumped in my comments on various socials, which, if you're not following me, would you please? Thank you. People jumped in and said, would you please do a live reaction to it? And so I've avoided listening to it. But because of that, I was waiting for the perfect setup. How can I get my piano and my good speakers and my video camera all in the same thing? And I realized, you know what, I will just put the audio in afterwards and listen now. So that's what I'm doing. Let's do this. Big dominant seventh chord. Sorry, I won't pause the whole time. I just want to comment that that's very related to my recent video about how the 5 chord pulls it home, like an opalite, how she's like, oh, don't you sweat it, baby, it's all right. The dominant 7th chord pulls your ears home, so she's starting with the dominant 7th. This is an A minor, so she's starting with the big E7 chord. Which reminds me of, at first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. Anyway, so it's the same. Can I not? My finger. Sorry, I have my chilblains again. They're not really working. Anyway, back to this. All right, so there's not a click track. She didn't record this to a metronome, which is very cabaret. Octave jumps. Yeah, there's no metronome. And a big pause. I love those backing vocals. This is not Taylor playing the piano either. She has a very different tone. Yeah, this is someone who has studied classical piano. All right. So the way I listen to music too is that these lyrics are just gone. It's good that I've already heard the song before, because right now all I hear is this piano. I hear this arpeggios. Arpeggios comes from, so it's an Italian word, arpeggio. It's a harp. The A-R-P in arpeggio is where we get the H-A-R-P, because harps play, these notes. So there's a chord, and if you play each individual note of the chord over and over, it's an arpeggio. Hey guys, I'm recording a video. I love your enthusiasm, but tone it down. I have children. That's how I got into Swiftiness. All right, so what's going on there is there's this, I think. It's just basically taking an A minor chord and going up, down, down, and then E7, C major, D minor. Anyway. Oh, triplets. Oh. That was fun. Yeah, very much. It's not Taylor playing, and that's not a knock on Taylor's piano playing. I love to listen to Taylor play piano. I feel like she plays very, very expressively. I can tell that this is not her, however, just because of the technical stuff that's going on. Also, I love the flip back and forth between the triplets there. That was very cool. Very cabaret. Oh, that's like heartbreaking. Just kidding. I never noticed that. Just kidding before. This piano part's really restrained. I feel like I would play a lot more notes. Ooh, kind of rush. Yeah, triplet vibe. So sorry, now I crap. We're about to do that. I just want to say they're flipping back and forth between um, this. I went there from a counting duplets, everything in even like halves, basically halves and quarters, to shifting the beat into thirds, whereas the overall beat stays the same. If you cut a pizza in half and then you cut a pizza in thirds, you still have the same amount of pizza, but each slice is slightly different. That's what's going on here. You still have the overall amount, same amount of beats in a measure, but each beat is either a little bit less or a little bit longer, depending on if it's a half or a third. And so flipping back and forth is just a fun way to really, it's very cabaret coded, dramatic. And also, it's just like a fun way to mess with your brain, especially in a song here that does not have a metronome click track. There's a lot of breath. Oh, those backing vocals are gorgeous. This sounds like it's a whole new vocal track, too. So it's not like they just use the same vocal and change the rest. There's nothing else going on. There's that. Oh. Oh, slurred backing vocals. Dun, dun. There's that triplet. Oh, different chords. I really want drums to come in. Ooh, there's that big so you know this big that sort of is the beginning of first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I so I keep expecting it to come in with oops, 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 oops. Oh, the higher. What do you think? Oh, that was that low. Oh, we gotta get it. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, she's still in. Oh, she changed the last one. You, which is almost a little more hopeful. I'm gonna take my camera down because my makeshift tripod was not working. But that was awesome. Thank you for suggesting it. And I love hearing this kind of more loose. I can totally picture her in like a sequin dress on top of the piano, singing the song very casually, and it's very glamorous indeed, Hollywood style. I love the piano. Like that piano was epic. I got to find out who played it. Hopefully, I'll have looked it up by the time I post this and put their name here because what tone they got, it sounded excellent. I would love to know what kind of piano it was. Anyway, that was super fun. I need to do more live reacts. Hopefully this doesn't take me forever to edit. Thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing and such. That really helps. I know it feels like something little and dumb, but it super duper helps small artists like me. I don't get paid for my YouTubes.